o'clock, everybody. I am in the squeaky chair again. For those of you who don't know, when I do the videos at my coffee table, I use the back wall as a backdrop, but also because nobody sits here, because the back wall's here, the squeaky chair is here, so it squeaks every time I move. I'll still be doing a front porch series this week. I'm holding out because it's a possibility I may have a special visitor coming up with the holidays, and if they do come like as planned, they have agreed to do a front porch series with me. I think y'all will enjoy it if it comes to fruition. We'll see though. We'll see. I did not do a creature feature last week. It was just the weather, miserable, hot, muggy. The animals are just not, they're miserable also. And I didn't want to torture them any more than I had to. Also, I've just been, last week, because I essentially had like a 3-day weekend, which always just throws me off, and everything was just, I was so busy. Between like crocheting, I've got orders I got to get done, stuff like that. Crazy. So it just, when it came down to it, I think it was Friday that I was like, I still need to do a creature feature this week. And I was like, they are just miserable. I'm miserable. Even Monroe, who is like the most loving pet ever, is like, leave me alone. Don't touch me. I'm hot. So it's a lot during these hot, yucky days. A lot of my day is literally constantly walking around and refreshing water for all the critters. That's really, really important, especially when you have ducks who just like to get in the water and poop. Could strangle a duck. So I'm gonna maybe do a creature feature tomorrow. Another thing is I've got a couple of critters who aren't feeling so hot. So like today I'm going to be doing a lot of just, observing them and making sure it's nothing serious. And also, once again, just constantly refreshing water for everybody. I've got some medicine for the ones who aren't feeling well. Hopefully that should be coming today. And I'm hoping that will just clear things right up. I get nervous when my critters get sick because, well, there's so many. You have to quarantine. You have to make sure that we're not spreading whatever this is. If it is anything, a lot of times it's literally just them, they might be a little too warm. Sometimes, I watch my chickens a lot because a lot of times when they're not feeling, they could be egg bound. Chickens are really easy to overheat in this weather, and overheating chickens usually does not end well. So when, especially this time of year when I have something not feeling well, I'm really need to be observant. So that's what most of my day is going to be today. And I'm also like in the middle of a super deep house clean, which sucks. But we all do have to do it sometimes. So I'm kind of having to do one room at a time, and it's just my life is crazy, busy, going. But the plan is to do a creature feature first, because I didn't do one last week, and we'll do a front porch series at the end of this week. And all this is, of course, weather permitting. But yeah, I just wanted to give everybody an update, let y'all know that I'm not dead. I had a great weekend, other than, the busy stuff. But so we're starting to get tomatoes in finally. They're starting to ripen and come in. And I got some green beans to do on the front porch. I forgot. And but anyways, we started like testing some of this food we're getting in. We made some salsa yesterday, and when I say we, I mean my husband. I make stuff too, but he's just the more experimental stuff. So he made, which we make salsa every year, but we did do that yesterday. We did a pizza with homemade pizza sauce and all the homemade stuff. We put that in the smoker, like a pizza oven. And of course, and we did some corn on the cob, all grilled up. It was so good. And then we'll be doing a lot of stuff like that on the 4th of July. Y'all are gonna laugh, but we're probably gonna have tacos on the 4th of July. That's one thing that we really enjoy doing. Once we get a lot of these fresh veggies and ingredients, is we really like to make our own sauce and do tacos. It's really good. And of course we do spaghetti sauce. The Romas are finally starting to come in. Let's see. I've got tons of Romas, but they're finally starting to ripen. And when I can these, I can them whole. I get the wide mouth jars and can them whole. They're so good for spaghetti sauce. I've got patio tomatoes. They're just these little bitty ones. They're starting to come in. And then we got our lemon boy. They're supposed to be yellow. I feel silly telling people that, but I actually get people telling me, why'd you pick that? It's yellow still. It's supposed to be yellow. It's ripe. And one of my lemon boy plants, I mean, it's just a jungle. It's about to fall down with so many tomatoes. Now, the lemon boy is what I will be doing tomato juice with, which is going to be interesting. It's always interesting when you eat a different cut. Like I used to have grow something called green zebra tomatoes, and they're green, and it's so weird because first off, when you see a green tomato, you automatically kind of pucker up, right? But it was the best tasting tomato I've ever had. And I actually had some lemon boys last year. So I bought some from somebody, and it reminded me a lot of that green zebra. So that's why when I found some seeds for them this year, I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm getting. But collards, something was eating my collards. I gave them to the goats. Hopefully that I completely cut all the leaves off the stalk. So I'm hoping that when the new leaves grow back, these bugs will be gone. We've got a Carolina Reaper plant that's slowly coming in. Our bell peppers are doing good. We got some cayenne peppers. Got some jalapenos that are coming in. And let's see. Our onions didn't do well. I mean, we can get onions easy enough, but we still have some. But they could be better. But yeah, so I'm excited about all the produce. I'm super excited about. And I guess I need to do some, because I really haven't done many gardening videos, but we'll be hoping to. I'm slowly recovering from my poison oak and blackberry trauma. That noise is my washer. It's got water like up in the lid, and I got to get it out and get the water out. Ugh. That's another item on my to-do list. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, cluck cluck. Just want to let y'all know the week schedule. Don't fret. Front porch series I plan on doing. Creature feature I plan on doing, and if y'all didn't see my community post, I have a friend from the farmer's market who is starting her own channel. She's a young girl. I showed y'all her painting a few weeks ago, and I mentioned that I let somebody borrow my ukulele last year. And so she's a great musician, and she's starting it's a gaming channel. You know, if you're not into gaming, you can sub and just not get notified. But she just wants to get to 50 subs so she can go live, and she's easily halfway there. I think we can help get her up. I will put her channel link in the I'll pin it in the comments, and maybe y'all can give us a cluck cluck, everybody.